Hello everyone, Republic Jim here. I'm back out in Barn Body World Headquarters for another training session. And I will have more training videos coming up relatively soon once I get back to things that I think are at least moderately interesting. And now that it's warmer in the gym and a little bit easier to film things. But anyway, that's not the topic here. What I wanted to do was just indulge in a quick rant. And you can kind of guess from the title, I've been seeing quite a few suggested videos on YouTube, and like in my news feed, I see articles and papers and magazines, various people posting content like, I did this for a week and this is what happened, or this is what I learned, or whatever. And it's just becoming more and more of a thing from what I've seen, and it drives me crazy. Now, first of all, I want to clarify that there's a sort of a subset of this type of content that's like, I ate like this for a day. Like I ate like a pro strongman for a day, or my wife and I switched diets for a day. And, obviously that's not going to amount to anything. That's purely for entertainment. For whatever reason, a lot of people enjoy watching videos about people eating, whether it's mukbang or just these different extreme diets or whatever. So when people do those ones that I did this for a day, they know that they're not going to get any results from that other than lots of views. So, I have no problem with that just from a purely entertainment value. Not that I have any interest in watching those, but for those who do, I don't care. It's harmless. But what drives me nuts are these ones that say, and there's all kinds of examples, but say like, as an example, I did 100 push-ups for a day, per day for a week, and this is what happened. Or I did this diet for a week and this is what happened, whatever. You put in any number of variables there, but it tends to be, exercise or diet related. That's the type of content that I keep seeing. And it's just, I don't even understand why anybody would take it seriously, but it seems to get a lot of interest. Because, a week is too short to find or to see any sort of real meaningful results. If they wanted to do, I did X for a month or 6 months or something, I could take it more seriously. But the problem I see is that there's a lot of impressionable people that don't know a whole lot about health and fitness that are watching YouTube or reading these articles in magazines that supposedly are experts on health. And when they're pushing things like this, people get the wrong impression that they can do something just quick and easy, do it for a week, and they're going to get some sort of meaningful results. And I think that does a real disservice to people. They need to be told the honest truth that to get results from exercise or from diet, it takes just consistent long-term work. There's nothing quick or easy about it. But, you get these ones like I did this exercise or this workout routine or whatever for a week, and this happened. And people are going, oh boy, what kind of results did they get? And the bottom line is, if they're claiming that they got any dramatic results in 1 week, they're full of crap. That's a lie. They might see some marginal improvement, but it's not going to be anything major. And if they then stop doing it after a week, it's not like they keep any gains that they had. They go right back to whatever they were before they started that. And, the same thing with dieting. Yeah, you can start a diet, whether it's keto or some other one, and pretty likely you'll drop supposedly a significant amount of weight in 1 week. But the key thing there is it's most likely going to be mostly water weight. You're not going to see any major results from a diet change like that in that first week, other than just probably losing some water weight. And then people have this idea they're just going to magically see results like that over long term. And pretty quickly they find out that the dieting is a lot harder than what they thought, and the weight loss really slows down once that initial water loss is done with. So in order to see long-term gains, they have to be consistent, and it has to be, not necessarily the easiest thing to do. But you see a video on YouTube, oh, I tried this diet for a week and here's what happened. And people go, oh, that's just the thing I've been looking for, without any clue what is actually involved in seeing any sort of significant progress long term. And as far as the exercises, whether it's weightlifting or doing some other exercise, I don't care, I did 1,000 burpees a day for a week, whatever. Yeah, you get some instant results there. You'll have all sorts of joint pain by the end of the first week, but that's an extreme example. But in general, the average person is going to basically see no changes. It's just not enough time. You might have a few real genetic outliers that are extreme responders and start to show more definition or a little increased muscularity in a week, but that's like extreme cases. But in general, the vast majority of the population, so they try doing something like that for a week. They find out, wow, it's not really as easy as what they expected it, and they see no visible results, and then they tend to get discouraged. We need a lot more honesty in videos and articles and such, and just be right up front with people. It's a long, slow process, and it takes consistency and effort. And if people are just looking for a quick fix and doing something for a week, they're going to be sadly disappointed. But if they hear the truth and are willing to listen to that and are willing to be consistent and put in that long-term effort, that's where it'll pay off and they'll see results. So let's just tell people that truth and quit with this foolishness and quit giving any credibility to content like that. I mean, you want to do something where I did this for months? Yeah, show us the dramatic transformation. I'll believe it then. But otherwise, let's just forget about this 1 week time frame and get serious. Anyway, that's my rant for today. This has been Republic Jim. I'll talk to you later.